guys, this is Confessions of a Book Addict. We're doing another Harry Potter haul. We just came back from Florida, so we went to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and we also went to Animal Kingdom, which was a lot of fun. So I wanted to show you what we got, because I can't go there without spending probably at least $500. It's a problem, I know. But I have my assistant, Colin, in the background here.
Hey.
So, Col, what do we have first?
I think this, definitely.
Oh, I got the souvenir cup. You can get the souvenir cup. I think it was $9.99. It's from the ice cream store that's in Harry Potter's world, Florian Fortescue's. And what I love about this was that it was more true to the book than the movie, so you get to enjoy it because, you know, Harry spends like a whole week in Diagon Alley, and he was spending, you know, a lot of his time here. The butterbeer ice cream is delicious. I've never tried any of the other ice cream because I loved it so much. It was one of the things I was looking forward to the most. And next, this is our drinkware collection. This is from the Hogshead. Now, when you go to the Wizarding World, they can't sell you this cup with anything but alcohol in it. So I'm like, well, what if I just buy the cup and then fill it up on my own? And they're like, well, you can do that, but we can't sell you butterbeer, because that's what I wanted. It was a frozen butterbeer. So they're like, we can't sell you anything but alcohol in it. So I just bought the cup. I'm not much of a drinker, except butterbeer and pumpkin juice, of course. But this is one thing last time we went that I regretted not getting, because I think it looks really cool. And next is something that represents Colin and I's house.
She's been waiting for this for a long time.
I have, and this is our Ravenclaw mug. And it's so beautiful. And I love it, and it's very heavy, and I was so afraid it was going to get broken, but we wrapped everything up all nice. Actually, when I went home, I wrapped stuff up in clothes. So that helped keep things safe, because we actually got a lot of breakable things. Like when we went to Disney, we got a couple of statues from, it was like workers in Africa and sending things over here so you can make a difference in sustainable living for them. So we had those wrapped up nice.
I'll be showing those in the next video too.
Right, but this was a weight on item because this was $27.95. Apparently, I did not realize that. Next, I saw this, and we didn't even make it to the Wizarding World yet when I saw this. This was in the Universal store right in the front, because I was actually looking for. They have the Harry Potter books. With a special stamp on it. Because, you know, God forbid I don't own 4 copies of Half-Blood Prince. I'll show you that later so you can see what the stamp looks like. But this little guy caught my eye because last time we were there, I didn't see him in, what's the animal store called? I'm a horrible Harry Potter fan. I'm going to have to look that up later.
It's just called
Magical Menagerie?
I think it's called
Leave it in the comments. If you know what it is, leave it in the comments, please.
the Magic Animal Store.
But here's Buckbeak. And I love him so much. And he's actually really big and can stand on his own. So you can kind of, if you want to put something on it and pretend it's riding Buckbeak. It depends how much you get into your stuffed animals collection.
I'll wait on it.
So next, we have wands. Because, again, you can't go there without getting a wand. So, I've actually wanted this one for a really long time. It never felt right, and, you know, the wand chooses the wizard. But this time, it seemed appropriate. Mm-hmm. And this is Sirius Black's wand, which is actually really long.
When you show mine, you should do the joke. Because
this
is Sirius's.
Yeah, Colin and I have a joke that we used to do. This is Sirius, so Colin would always go to me, "Are you serious?" And I would go, "No, I'm Severus."
And he was Severus's Snape's wand.
So Colin got, Severus.
Yeah, I got Severus.
And I got Sirius. So he went, "Are you serious?" And I was like, yes, I am. And you're Severus.
Yeah, he's basically now, I am, with the wand.
Mine is not interactive, and Colin's is. It has the tip at the end. And we got them from We didn't get them from Ollivander's. We got them from Grindelwald's. So they also, the interactive one, came with a map, an interactive map, which Colin and I are not very good at doing the interactive spells, but they are fun when you do get them to work.
Here is the back of the map.
That's Diagon Alley. And the next side is Hogsmeade.
Yeah, I didn't know. Does it tell you if it's Hogsmeade?
It does. It's listed
it
on
says
there.
Right there. It says Hogsmeade. And then this side it says Diagon Alley. Yeah. Okay.
So then we had kept buying chocolate frogs, because we wanted all 4 cards, and we kept getting Godric Gryffindor. And last time we were in Wizarding World, they said if you have a card, you can go into Honeydukes and they'll exchange the card for one you might not have. So we did. We went in. The only one we were missing was Salazar Slytherin. So we finally finished the 4 headmasters. We got all of them now. And the guy at first was like, well, what if we don't have it? Do you want another one? And I'm like, no. No, that's the only one we're missing. And he found it for us, so that was really cool. And that's just the fact that they do that in Honeydukes is really cool, because we bought it at the Chocolate Frog at Sugar Plums. We didn't even buy it in Honeydukes. But they honored it, which was nice. And then we got these. These, I think, were in the same store from Scribulus, I think. So we got a nice Ravenclaw notebook, which has a magnet on the back, so you could stick it right on your fridge and take whatever notes you need to take. And, of course, to take notes, you need a quill.
Or you can do like a shopping list for what you need next when you go to Harry Potter World next.
That's right. You can do that. This is actually a real pen, so you don't need the ink or anything. We have one that has ink, but
we showed that in a different video.
Yeah, we showed it in a different video, and Colin spilled the ink all over the
I'm sorry.
carpet.
You didn't have to mention that.
You know how I knew that too? Was because he never puts anything away, and guess what he put away? He put the whole set away into a Harry Potter cabinet. So, yeah. But that's okay.
Try my best to clean it up.
Whoopsie. And the last 2 things. One is just another cute little magnet of pumpkin juice.
I'll eat you soon.
So, because that's one of our favorite drinks there. And the thing I was on the hunt for. We had a bookstore in our town that recently closed, so I no longer buy books, I hunt for books, because I like being in a bookstore, and rather than just going on Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com, something like that. So here is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, which is my favorite Harry Potter. And it has, if I can get it in the frame, that seal that states that it's from the Wizarding World. And again, I was looking for this all over the place. It's not in the Universal store when you walk in, but when you walk out on the side that's still in the park, there's another Universal store, and you can find all of them there. I just figured I had spent enough money that I didn't need all of them. So we also went to Animal Kingdom. Like I said, these were the statues. This is one of them. That's sustainable.
Don't show plushies.
And this is one more that we got. And then my aunt was watching our dog in Belmore. And there's a Barnes & Noble on the way. And like I said, we don't get to go to the bookstore that often. So, of course, I had to stay. And I've been reading a lot of... Well, I just finished Asimov, actually, A Court of Mist and Fury, which is fabulous. If you haven't read it, you need to read it, because the 3rd one's coming out, May 3rd, A Court of Wings and Ruin. And I don't know how I lived without Rhysand in my life.
And also, while they were at Aunt Mary's, when we picked up, the day we got to Florida,
Okay. So we stopped at Barnes & Noble's on the way, as Colin digresses. And I've also been reading a lot of Shadowhunters books. So I know I'm not supposed to read this till the end, so I will wait. But I got Tales from the Shadowhunter, Cassandra Clare, Sarah J. Maas, and J.K. Rowling are the queens of writing. And then I also got one more book. I showed Restraint. That's pretty good, 2 books. And I got Nemesis by Brandon Reichs, which is basically this girl and the guy kills her over and over and over again. So that sounds fun. So we'll have to see how that one goes. It'll be on my TBR for a while because I'm trying to prepare for BookCon and read a lot of the stuff of the authors that are going to be there. He may be there, I think. I'm not sure. And definitely want to try to meet Cassandra Clare. She's supposed to be there on Sunday, so that should be fun. And we got a couple of bags from Barnes & Noble. So this one, it says, A House Without Books is Like a Room Without Windows by Henry Ward Beecher. And there was another one that had a quote from Thomas Jefferson on it that said, I cannot live without books. I believe that's the quote. If you want to correct me in the comments. It was Thomas Jefferson's birthday yesterday, so we figured, why not? So thank you for watching. Have a good day, and keep reading.